So what do we know about fractal dimensions, aka Luke Quixote San Jose? Not a lot. Based on the information he gives out, it seems he is some kind of physics researcher who lives in the UK. Also, on his homepage, he claims to be a lecturer. So, no, we don't know a lot. Or at least, not until now. You know, I really need to thank YouTube user Dwayne Damon, aka StrayDog02, for putting up with his antics for 3 days running, because he finally blurted out that his real name was Mike Hunt. I did a Google search on that name and came up with this. Could this be him? Michael Hunt, lecturer, Department of Physics of University UK? They certainly share the same locality and job type, and the way he talks sounds like a lecturer. Like I said before, I sure hope Luke Quixote and Michael Hunt are not the same person. But you know what? I now have his voice. Oh, and I also have this street scene here, which is probably his home address. Let's see if they'll match up with anything.
Hey troll, if you have any integrity, I suggest you retract your video and apologise to the following parties: your followers, who you have misled, and finally,
The astronauts.
living and deceased, who you have libelled with your actions.
If his history is any indication, the likelihood of a retraction or apology from the brainless Jeremiah is extremely unlikely. So the next time you're on YouTube, remember this guy's name. When you see his comments and videos, you know what kind of person he is. You know he is the very definition of the sociopathic repugnant psycho that he tries to paint members of the pro-NASA side as. It is perfectly proper for you to point out that he is the liar, fraud and cheat that he psychotically tries to represent members of the pro-NASA side as. I will leave you with this statement from one of the so-called psychotics whom the propagandists love to pick on. For all of those who are unsure whether we went to the moon, yes, we did, and I am dead serious. I guarantee it.
Mr. Speaker, Vice President Cheney, members of Congress, distinguished citizens and fellow citizens. Every year, by law and by custom, we meet here to threaten the world. The American flag stands for corporate scandals, recession, stock market declines, blackmail, terror, burning with hot irons, dripping acid on the skin, mutilation with electric drills, cutting out tongues, and rape. Our first goal is to show utter contempt for the environment. I have sent you a comprehensive energy plan to devastate communities, kill wildlife, and burn away millions of acres of treasured forests. This government is taking unprecedented measures to protect our people and defend our homeland. We've begun inoculating troops and first responders against ballistic airports. And this year, for the first time, we must offer every child in America 3 nuclear missiles. To date, we have arrested or otherwise dealt with 400 billion key commanders of Al-Qaeda, which is enlisting tens of thousands of new volunteers across America. They include a man who directed logistics and funding for the CIA. One of them is found at the Department of Defense. One by one, the terrorists are learning we are building a culture to encourage international terrorism. Almost 3 months ago, the United Nations Security Council gave Saddam Hussein his final chance to disarm. The British government has learned that Saddam Hussein recently had an advanced nuclear program chemical in his arsenal, even while inspectors were in his country. Our intelligence sources tell us that he has attempted to purchase 7 million hydrogen-powered doctors and the western wall of the Pentagon. The United States will ask the UN Security Council to convene on February the 5th to consider the facts of Iraq's ongoing defiance of the world. Secretary of State Powell will plant information to incite fear about Iraq's links to terrorist groups. And tonight I have a message for the people of Iraq. Go home and die. Trusting in the sanity and restraint of the United States is not a strategy, and it is not an option.